This story is not just one of two men in a eureka moment, but a complex tapestry of collaboration, competition, inspiration, and, unfortunately, controversy. In the early 1950s, a fundamental question in biology remained unanswered. How is genetic information stored and transmitted from one generation to the next? It was known that DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid, was a key player, but its structure and how it functioned were a complete mystery. Unlocking its structure was seen as the key to understanding the mechanism of life itself. Several world-class research groups were in a quiet but intense race to find the answer. James Watson, American. A young, brilliant, and intensely ambitious zoologist who became obsessed with genetics after hearing about the role of DNA. Francis Crick, British. A talkative, boisterous, and brilliant physicist who had moved into biology. He possessed a formidable talent for theoretical model building and X-ray crystallography theory. Maurice Wilkins, New Zealand-born British. A quiet, cautious physicist at King's College London, working on DNA using X-ray crystallography. He saw DNA as a physics problem. Rosalind Franklin, British. An expert X-ray crystallographer at King's College London working under the direction of John Randall. She was meticulous, sharp, and produced the best X-ray diffraction images of DNA in the world. Her relationship with Wilkins was strained and full of miscommunication. They worked on the same subject, but not as a team. Linus Pauling, American. The world's leading chemist at Caltech who had already discovered the alpha helix structure of proteins. He was the favorite to win the race. Watson and Crick met at the Cavendish Laboratory at the University of Cambridge, which was headed by Sir Lawrence Bragg, a Nobel laureate in physics himself. They were not officially supposed to be working on DNA. Their assigned project was the structure of proteins. Their interest in DNA was a side project, pursued with Bragg's reluctant tolerance. The misfire and the shutdown, 1951-52. Watson attended a seminar by Rosalind Franklin where she presented her data. He, lacking a strong background in crystallography, misunderstood key aspects of her talk, notably the water content of the DNA samples. Based on this flawed understanding, he and Crick built a three-chain model with the phosphate groups on the inside. They excitedly invited the King's College group to see it. Franklin immediately pointed out the errors. Her data clearly showed that DNA had the phosphate groups on the outside and required much more water than their model allowed. The model was embarrassingly wrong. The failure was so severe that Sir Lawrence Bragg ordered them to abandon DNA research and leave it to the King's team. They returned to their work on proteins. The Photo 51 and the Pauling threat, late 1952.